We're on a mission from God.
Hi, welcome to Tracy Talks to You. Today the weather is really perfect for what I want to talk about. It's rainy, it's gray, it's cold, and it's icy and snowy. And I want to talk to you today about how you give your loved ones sometimes the cold shoulder. Because in your life right now, maybe you feel hardened, frozen, hurt, and everyone around you seems to be getting on your nerves and annoying you, like everyone's doing everything wrong. And I understand how you feel. I felt just this way even to this morning, where I was angry at my husband. I was frustrated with him. I talked to him about something many times and he never heard me. He never, understood. And I was just angry with him. And I was cold. I was cold because I wasn't talking to him anymore. We weren't getting along at all. I didn't have anything to say to him anymore. I just kind of gave up. And I just felt cold, so I wasn't talking to him. I wasn't giving him any love or affection or attention. And just like this real big, messy, cold pile of snow, I was just cold and hard and nasty and dirty because I just felt hurt. And we talked this morning, and we did that thing that I showed before in a previous episode of active listening and me telling him the way I felt and him really responding and hearing me. And in the process of that, I found out how he was hurting and having a hard time, and that's why he was behaving that way. And I think in your life, too, it's possible that the people that you're giving the cold shoulder to, you're thinking about how you're hurt, but maybe the way they're behaving is because they're hurt, too. And so you both go around cold and gray and rainy, and every day really sucks. Because where your family is and where you live, that's where you have to be. And when your marriage isn't happy or your relationship with the people you live with isn't happy, it's like your whole life is just in the toilet. And I want to encourage you to do something about it. Not to just let that happen, but to fight it. And the way to fight it is just like snow melts when it gets warm, is you need to be warm and loving and kind and forgiving and generous towards that person that you're cold towards. Because being cold and hard, it doesn't work. And it just makes you miserable and everybody else around you miserable. And so I want you to consider stopping it and changing all your cold behavior into warm. All your non-talking to talking with caring words. All of your hard stubbornness that you think is a great quality, well, it's not. Being hard and stubborn because you feel like you have a right to, you're wrong. You don't have a right to act that way. Nobody has a right to have to be around you if you're going to be cold and stubborn and nasty. I know you feel like you have a right. I know you feel like, you have reasons, but it's not good enough. Whatever the reason is, it's not good enough to destroy your life and those around you. So instead of being rainy and cold and miserable, why not bring the sun out in your relationships by loving the people around you, being warm to them, being forgiving, being gracious, being merciful? Because don't you want them to be that way to you? When you act bad, don't you want them to be gracious and merciful to you? I know you do. So why don't you start? You be the one to start. You be the one to forgive. You be the one to give grace, unmerited favor. And if you're a Christian, this is something you should already understand, because we've received grace from Jesus. He's forgiven us, and we don't deserve it, and we stink. People think Christians are supposed to have it all together and act good and be perfect. Well, that's not true. That's nowhere in the Bible, and really, we're all just messed up people who are doing our best and trying to love God and learning along the way. And most of the Christians who you hate and they don't act like Christians, it's because they're human and they're messed up. Nobody said Christians are perfect. You know, half the Christian marriages end in divorce. Same amount as non-Christian marriages. So, I think it's time to apply to our life, to the people around us, what we've been given. You know, we've been offered grace and forgiveness, and we need to offer that to those around us. And stop with this nasty weather and start shining some sunlight into your life. And take all that garbage of all your hurt and all your pain and all the lies you're believing that are not from God, they're just lies, that, oh, this is the main lie, that you'll never, that person that you're angry at, they'll never change. That they're bad, that they're evil, that they're a horrible person. That's a lie. You know what? They're a human being and they're just people. And you need to realize that that's a lie. There's great qualities about that person, but you've chosen to believe that they're evil and horrible and they don't deserve forgiveness or grace. You're wrong, they do, and you should give it, and your life will be better, their life will be better. So it's time to take the trash out, like the dumpster that's coming down my street. Here they come to take the trash. It's time to take your trash out and believe the truth, that they're a valuable human being who deserves your love. And if you start warming up to them, hey, it'll be like spring. The flowers will start coming out, the green will start coming out, and everything will be just like roses. Maybe not, but close. Anyway, that's all I have to say today. I hope the best for your life, and I hope you do something to make it better. And don't allow it. Don't allow yourself to give people the cold shoulder and be frozen. Don't allow yourself to rain on everyone's parade. You be the sunlight. You be the joy. You set the tone for your home. This has been Tracy Talks to You, and I hope this helps you in some small way. You take care. Bye.